I've had that section of the year where I have felt like playing a lot of Helldivers again. I had it a bit over Christmas, died down a little again in January, and I'm straight back into it. Over the course of the last year, played way too much of it for the first half of the year. Kind of died down a little bit, still played it regularly, just not nearly as much as I have been over the past few days and weeks. It's just such a fun game, and I just wanted to say that on the video. I bought this game on release. I originally wasn't interested in it whatsoever. Hell, I can literally tell you the day before release, me and one of my friends were just walking back home from college, and he says, "Oh, have you seen this game?" I said I wasn't really interested. Later that night, one of my other friends was talking about it, so I decide, right, that's few people who recommend it now. Let's check the trailer out. And I was immediately kind of sold with how cinematic it looked. I was incredibly wrong about the game. So yeah, I bought the game, had to go to the dentist the following morning, but got back, immediately loaded up the game. It was installed, I'd done the tutorial, I was just ready to play. I joined the fight for democracy early on, and by golly, I enjoyed it. I just have so many fond memories in this game. I actually made a little compilation of my favourite clips from like the first few months on Dan's photo mode. Again, go check that account out. You'll see all my screenshots from photo mode. I occasionally post videos. I'm thinking of even getting into videography. Obviously on this PC, I'm only going to do like older games or less graphically intense games, but once I get that new one at some point, after saving up enough money, I plan on doing every game. I held I was on a Cyberpunk one. I'm going to capture the beauty of these games in video, and it's going to be great, I can tell you. Like, I can remember one match where I first encountered the Bile Titan, and it was the most horrifying thing I had ever felt, like in an action shooter, horde shooter game. Just seeing that thing appear behind me and then proceed to eviscerate me and my teammate in seconds. I encountered that thing before the bile spewers. Like, I hadn't run into a bile spewer or a nursing spewer at all yet, so I didn't even know these things could shoot venom or bile. It's just such a fun game. It still is fun. The devs are super passionate about it, and I just appreciate that so much. And I want to kind of thank Arrowhead for making a game which I've had so much fun with. I've put 280 hours almost into this game. I've bought almost all the war bonds. I've got about 2 left. I'm still completing my third to last one, but I'm just kind of earning super credits as I go to get these last 2. I'm almost at my next one, and then it'll be another 1,000 grind to get chemical agents, which will be the last one I buy. It's the one I'm the least interested in, but it still looks cool. I really want the armor. But yeah, though updates are pretty slow to come out in terms of major updates, I still just appreciate how much time and effort they put into it. I get that it's probably difficult because 1, it's nowhere near the size of a AAA company. 2, they use an outdated engine, which can't be easy. I do hope that at some point they do plan on porting it to a new engine, but it's still so impressive that they've made a game which contends with up-to-date games in terms of engine, like the Source engine. Like, Autodesk Stingray hasn't been supported for like 6-7 years, I think. So, fair play. But seriously, I can't stress just how much of a fun game this is. How glad I am to support it. I've spent my fair share of money on this. I bought the game on release, so I believe that would be full price. There might have been like a 10% discount. I bought the Super Citizen Edition sometime later. I had already bought one of the war bonds, but I got into contact with support and they immediately gave me 1,000 super credits. It seems I already owned the war bond, which was brilliant. I've also got the Game Awards armor. I've got a bunch of the exclusive cosmetics, like I remember the Creep cape. Can't remember what the actual name of the cape's called, but served my time at the Creep Boys. I got the F to pay respects cape. I've got some of the Killzone armor, a few of the special event kind of armors, like the Cheese Diver armor, the Anniversary armor, the Liberty Day armor. There's just a bunch of stuff I've claimed throughout my time playing. Completed almost all the war bonds. I highly recommend this game if you've even considered buying it. Such a fun horde shooter. You get a bunch of shenanigans. All the different fronts are super fun in their own way. And it's so much fun with friends, and I'm glad that my friends still do play. Though it is only 2 of us at the minute, with a third who occasionally joins. I have seen some other friends loading it up in recent times. Hopefully I'll manage to get a full squad together again at some point. But for now, me and my mate are just happy being quick divers, so if you do play or start playing, maybe we'll see you out there. We quick dive on level 9 to support whoever's put out an SOS beacon or got their lobby on public. just to give about a helping hand. I'll be doing solo for about a week because my mate who usually plays with me is not available for a bit. But yeah, hope to see you guys out there. If you do play the game, I highly recommend it. It does go on sale for, I think the last sale was 20% off. But even then, it's a cheap game. It's not a $70, $60 title. So yeah, cannot recommend it enough. Loving what they're doing with it, and I'm excited for the future. Just wanted to make an appreciation video. And that's about it, and I will see you around.